Hello, beautiful people. Hello, world. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank God for waking me up this morning and clothing me in my right mind and setting the course of my day. I was watching some videos. There is some people going around the world in Britain, Great Britain, different parts of the world, and some people even in the United States, uh, trying to tell black people not to vote for Kamala Harris because of the genocide that is taking place in Gaza. And they've been talking reckless to black people. It is so amazing how many people take black people for granted, but when there is a cause, people want black people to put their cause aside and take up their cause. Now, here it is, people in another country trying to tell African Americans and American citizens how to vote. The audacity of some people is crazy. Some people are so stuck on themselves that they stuck on stupid. They telling people because Kamala Harris was on the judicial side, that they shouldn't vote for her because they talking about Black Lives Matter and how contradictory it is if you support Black Lives Matter and Kamala Harris. Most people have never walked, nor will they never walk in the shoes of black people. Most people will never know what black people went through. So who is you to tell an African American not to vote for another black person? The audacity of some people. I don't like to get involved in politics. I'm not a politician because I can speak the truth. But here it is, you have a decent lady, a queen, in Kamala Harris, who is the nominee for the Democratic Party. And people trying to tell African Americans not to vote for her because of another cause. With Kamala Harris, ain't got nothing to do with it. Because she's not the president. She's the vice president. And when she got on the ticket, she signed up to assist the president. And I like how black people, African Americans, roasting some of these people, because these people need to get roasted. Everybody think they can talk down to black African Americans and black people. You're crazy. You talking about the cause that black people should take up for you, but you will never take up the cause for black people? And you telling black people, don't vote on your behalf or what's in your best interest. Let's sabotage everything. And because this cause you fighting for, you feel like it ain't going right, things going crazy, it's chaotic, and you want the black community to be the same way. African Americans, y'all come together, stick together like you have never before. Not just African Americans, but black Americans. There's strength in unity. You're going to have some sellouts. You're going to have the crazies and all that stuff. That's in every society. But don't let these people, especially from outside of the United States, try to tell you you are wrong for voting for Kamala Harris. That's your God-given right. No one can tell you who to vote, how to vote. Because no one knows your story better than you. I made a video yesterday talk about how much I love African Americans. And people like to say, I stand for Palestine, I stand for this, I stand for that. I stand for African Americans and black Americans without disparaging any other race. Because black people and African Americans, I mean, they've been getting the end of the stick for years, hundreds of years. And every time someone had a problem, they want always African Americans to come and be the savior. Only time they want to hear from African Americans and want African Americans to be the savior is when it comes time to vote. But all of that time, you don't really want to hear their voices. You just want to use them, but you don't want to be connected to them. I call that suckerish. I'm Ron Dean. I approve this message. African Americans, black Americans, black people, stand up. No, and that's what my thing is. This, unless my cup run it over, I can't help nobody. African Americans, black Americans, help yourself first before you can help anyone else. And that's what I love everybody and I help everybody. But I got to take care of my house first before I go around talking about I taking care of anybody else's house. Because everybody else doing it, African Americans, black Americans, and black people do it too. That's not selfish. That's what you should do. Because everybody else does it. I love you guys. Stay blessed, Ron. I almost said stay black, Ron. Love you guys. Stay blessed, Ron.